Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If you're stopping by the channel for the first time, please consider subscribing to my channel. And while you're at it, smash that like button for me. I really would appreciate it. Today, I want to talk a little bit about investing, specifically to people who are just starting out investing in the stock market. Oftentimes I get questions from you guys asking, how much should I be investing? And how often should I be investing? Well, my answer to that is you should be investing often, but you only invest what you can afford to invest, right? So if $100 a month is all you have to invest, my recommendation is invest that $100 a month into solid investments. And we're going to talk about some of those investments here in a second. So the most important thing to me is being consistent, right? Whether you got $50, $100, $500, $5,000 to invest, that's great. That's up to you. But you have to be in the market in order to take advantage of the magic that the stock market has delivered over the last 90 years. I started that journey 20 years ago, and a little bit of money. You guys know, if you watch my channel, I started with $150 every couple weeks. Every time I got paid, I put in $150. And then I just continually increased that amount as my income increased. And just consistently did that. Now, I didn't know a lot about the stock market, just like many of you don't know anything about the stock market. But what I was able to do was go out online and do a little research myself and find the right investments that matched up really well with my goals, my financial goals. And I'm going to ask you guys to do the same thing. So I'm no stock picking or stock market expert. I'm just a guy who figured out that if the wealthiest people in this country are invested in the stock market, then I probably should be invested in the stock market as well. So what should you be invested in? Now, that's going to be different for everybody, guys. And again, I can't tell you what to invest in, but let me tell you what I invest in. So if I got $1 and I want to invest that dollar, this is how I invest it. I'm going to take 50 cents of that dollar and I'm going to invest it in the broader stock market. Things like the S&P 500 ETF or index fund. And the reason I want to put that 50 cents in the broader stock market is because I want some diversification, and I want to have as many blue chip companies as possible as the foundation for my stock market portfolio. And instead of me trying to go out and pick 500 companies on my own, I will simply go to a S&P 500 ETF or index fund to do that, because they've already picked those 500 companies and they're just mirroring the S&P 500 index. Companies like Apple, Microsoft, Amazon, Alphabet, Facebook, Tesla, Home Depot, Walmart, to name a few. So you got the top 500 companies in America in that fund. And that's where I'm going to put 50% of that dollar, or 50 cents of that dollar. Why? Because that's the foundation for growing my wealth, right? And it's spread over 500 of the top companies in America in every industry and every sector. Now, 30 cents of my dollar is going to go to a sector ETF, technology, oil and gas, consumer discretionary, healthcare. Those represent sectors. I like the tech sector. So I'm going to take 30 cents of my dollar and I'm going to put it in something like a Vanguard, information technology, VGT. And the reason I want to do that, because I think tech is a fast growing industry. And the companies, or a lot of the companies that are going to be in that ETF, that tech ETF, are going to be growing. And I want growth in my portfolio. That's a little bit more concentrated than my S&P 500 ETF, but that's okay. I need that growth. So I'm going to go with a sector ETF with 30 cents of my dollar. The last 20 cents of my dollar, I may go ahead and dabble in some individual stocks. But again, those individual stocks are going to be in industries that I know and I'm comfortable with. Since I got 25 years of banking experience, my 20 cents of my dollar goes to bank stocks like Bank of America, Wells Fargo, JP Morgan Chase. You know, 3 of the largest banks in the United States. That's where I'm going to invest 20 cents of my dollar. So 50% of my dollar goes to an S&P 500 broader stock market ETF. 30% of my dollar goes to a sector ETF, like a Vanguard Information Technology, VGT. And then the last 20% goes to individual stocks of companies that I know, I understand, and I like. What I want to tell you guys is, you got to make that same determination, right? You got to figure out what are you going to do with your dollar. While you figure that out, I would be telling you doing this. Keep earning your income, keep your expenses low, and invest as much money as you possibly can. That's the key, right? You have to continue to invest consistently if you want to take part in the magic of the stock market. And that magic is just simply compounding effect of the stock market. Taking a little bit of money, putting it in consistently over time will build your wealth, guys. I'm telling you something from experience of 20 years of doing this. It will build your wealth if you do it correctly. If you got any questions for me, certainly DM me on Instagram. Be more than happy to try to answer any of your questions. Guys, my whole point here is to help show you guys through my experience, right? The key, though, is you got to take action. If you're stopping by the channel for the first time, please consider subscribing, share the video, smash that like button. Thoughts become things. If you can see it in your mind, you can hold it in your hands. You guys keep chasing your greatness, never stop believing in yourself, and I'm going to catch you on the next video. Peace. If you want up to 12 free stocks, Webull is going to give you up to 12 free stocks when you open a new brokerage account. Put at least $100 in that brokerage account. They're going to give you up to 12 free stocks for just trying out their brokerage app. There's a link down in the description box of the video. Click on that Webull link. Open up your new brokerage account today. Go get that free stock. Go get that free money. I'm going to also send you a free Webull tutorial video. All you got to do is send me a DM on Instagram at RichardFain28, and I will send you a free Webull tutorial video to walk you through how to make your first trade so you can start building wealth. Today's video is sponsored by my company, RF Financial Consulting. And in my company, I work with individuals just like you through financial mentoring and coaching sessions. And in those 1-hour sessions, we talk about strategies to help you get to your financial freedom, whether it be through real estate investing, stock market investing, creating additional streams of income, credit card arbitrage, or starting and growing a business. If that's something that you might be interested in, there's an email address in the description box of the video. Send me an email and let's discuss if I'm the right fit for you.